there was even a story of a man who, and there's many like this, but there's one particular story I just want to share of a man whose life was saved because of Bhagavad Gita. And it was a couple that were trying to put Bhagavad Gitas in hotels, and the hotel owner was really resistant. He said, I'll think about it, but he was really resistant to having a Bhagavad Gita in every room. And so they left a copy with him. They went in person and left a copy and said, just take a look and see what you think. And so he said, okay. And so he had it on his the reception desk. And they later on, when the devotees came back, the devotees received a phone call saying, yes, I'd like to have books in every room. So they came in person with their boxes, and the hotel manager told them this story. He said, so when I had that book on the reception desk, one evening, a man came checking in and was very distraught and disheveled, and was very speedy about check-in. Was just checked in and just ran for the elevator, and he had grabbed the Bhagavad Gita with him, thinking that maybe it was a free magazine. He just kind of grabbed it on his way past the reception desk up to his room. And later on, and they were a little concerned about him, they were thinking that's strange. And so I think they checked on him later on, and they heard this story from him that he was planning to commit suicide that evening. And in his room, he had brought things for that, to do that in the hotel room. But because he had because Bhagavad Gita had jumped out to him, right? Had saved him. He grabbed Bhagavad Gita, and he started to read it in the room. And he said he read and read for hours and hours, and was completely, his whole his intention to commit suicide was no longer there, but his whole approach to life, his whole understanding of himself and his purpose was reignited, and just gave him a sense of purpose. And basically the manager let him keep the Gita, and he went home, and so on. And then the manager said, yes, let's put them in every room, because he saw the power of the Bhagavad Gita's transformative nature.